live. This is my first live, so I'm coming on to see what it feels like to go live. I have not done that before, and I wanted to talk about how I got into gig work. It's about like 6:30 right now, and um, yeah, I wanted to talk about like what brought me to gig work. And it feels so weird. It feels so weird going live. And right now nobody is here yet. So if you are watching the replay, if you happen to watch this later, okay, there's two people here. All right, so it says two people are here. Say hello so I can know that you're here if you want to. But I'm talking about what got me into gig work in the first place 6 years ago and why I have done it full time all this time. So in 2018, I was teaching first grade. Hey, there's three people here, but I don't know who's here. Say hello if you'd like to. Oh wait, I see Tess or no T. I see TS. Hey T. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, hey, this Memphis chick. You live here? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love seeing people who are local. That's awesome. So, thank you for saying hello. I was saying this is my first live, so I feel a little jittery. So it's a little strange, but I'm going to keep talking. Ask me any questions. This can also be a Q&A. I was planning to talk about why I even started gig work and why I'm still doing gig work and all of that. But yeah, if you have any questions, I'm looking at the chat right now. So let me know. And oh, tell me where you're from too, if you are not in Nashville. So this Memphis chick is in Nashville, and so glad to have a neighbor. But if you're from somewhere else, let me know, and let me know how your market is. This is Thursday, so it was kind of slow-ish here in Nashville for me, but I'm curious to know if you all did any gig work today as well. Okay, so I was saying that I was teaching first grade and I have been teaching for, oh, Mooresville, North Carolina. Okay, T, good to know that. I don't know where that is. Is that close to, what do I know about North Charlotte or somewhere else? Oh, and I have things going off too, so I've got like alerts and whatnot. Hey, Erica, so good to see you from Maryland. Maryland's a great spot. And okay, there's 42 people watching now. It was only like five. So, hello, everybody. Let me know where you're watching from if you aren't too shy. And, oh, what is my best app? Okay, so I would say, in terms of money, Zifty. Zifty catering delivery, my best app. I'm going to tell you all something that I haven't said to anybody yet because I was like, oh my gosh. I have a $450 order tomorrow. It's the largest order I have ever been assigned. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And that's not usual. That's not happened before. Hold on, let me turn this phone off. But usually I can make at least a few $100. Highway bus, what's up? It's so good to see you here. Howdy to you too. I know it's Erica. It's really. I was like, what? So yeah, Zifty. But I keep Zifty, like I have it up right now. And this, people say you have to babysit the app. You have to babysit the app. So you basically have to just be watching it at all times, which is one of the reasons I have a second phone. I don't love it. I want to move out of that, but it is my highest paying app. So that I do. And then after that, what do I love? I don't know that I love anything, but I do like Walmart Spark shopping. I like that because if any of you do Walmart Spark, you know that everything is labeled and everything has the aisle number and the bay number and the I forgot the third piece, but it tells you exactly where to go. And so I I think that's fantastic. I can get in there, get out, and like I did a $40 order this morning, 2 shops. That was pretty solid. So yeah, Walmart, Spark, shopping, Zifty, delivery. And let me know, what are you all's favorite apps to work? I would love to hear that as well. So I was talking about how I got into gig work, and I was saying I was teaching. Oh wait, hold on. Yes, Highway Bus. The best thing about Zifty, right, is it rhymes with nifty. Um, what is the? If you all don't know, Highway Bus is like the local comedian of this channel. Please read Highway Bus's comments because they always have me laughing. I don't know what DoorDash rhymes with. Oh, okay. So T says that Mooresville is close to Huntersville, Charlotte, and Concord. Wow, that's cool. That it seems like that those areas are really, really beautiful out there. So thank you for letting me know where you're from. If you haven't let me know where you're from, please do. And if there's any, Bill, oh my gosh, that's right, Highway Bus. Oh my goodness, no, you're not. um, let me know where you're from. I'd love to know where everybody is coming in from, watching from. I was saying I'm a little nervous on the live because I've not gone live before, but I appreciate you all being here. And I'm probably not going to stay for too long today just because I want to get back out there, do a few more, maybe another Spark order while it's still light outside. So I'm still working. What else do I want to say? Yeah. So, okay. I was talking about why I got into the gig apps. It was not intentional. I resigned because teaching was too stressful. I've been teaching for like off and on 20 years, and I could not keep up with what they were asking teachers to do. And so I knew I needed to have a break, and I didn't have anything else that was on the horizon. Oh, am I still at risk with Amazon Flex? Not anymore. Not anymore. I would show you where I'm at right now, but I'm at fair. There's like fantastic, good, and then fair, and then at risk. And I'm down to fair because I think I returned some packages. But I used to try to keep it at fantastic, but I don't care anymore. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Okay, so Erica says, Erica has Amazon Flex, Instacart, and Shipt. Oh, I have a story about Shipt. You have not tried them yet. You're nervous about trying them, especially Amazon. I don't want to be sent somewhere too far. I know that is the truth. So Erica, do you do Shipt and Instacart, but you just haven't tried Amazon Flex, or you haven't tried any of them? I'd love to know because I used to do Shipt as well, but I was deactivated from Shipt. It was pretty sad. But that was like 6 years ago when I first started. Shipt was the big money maker. Okay, you haven't tried any of them. I would say then Amazon Flex is the one that might send you far, but Instacart and Shipt, you get to see where you're going ahead of time. So that's the best thing about those. You get to pick where you're gonna go, and you don't have to choose anything that is not the distance that you want to travel. So hopefully that helps. Let's see. What else do I want to? Oh yeah, going back to. Okay, so like I said, I was deactivated from Shipt. So if anybody wants to hear about like what deactivation is like, I'll probably do another video or a live about that. But what else do I want to say? Okay, cool. Thanks. You're welcome. Also want to let you all know that it is late for me, and I am like not used to being on here talking late, so I appreciate everybody's patience. while I think about what I'm saying. But if there's anything you want to know, just put it in the comments. If not, I'm going to keep talking about what brought me to gig life and why I've stayed so long. So when I resigned, I went. Cool. Thank you for the question, Memphis chick. VHO. How do I like VHO? I cannot stand VHO. It's horrific. I only do it if there is nothing else out there at all. Popping like yesterday, not yesterday, but maybe like the Sunday before. I can't even remember. I did a VHO route because there was nothing else. Was that no? Yesterday was Wednesday. Okay. Oh hey, how's it going? Do I pronounce it Zau? Zau? What is VHO? VHO is package deliveries, just like Amazon Flex is. So instead of ordering through Amazon, people order through all different kinds of companies, like especially like meal kits and things like that. And people are contracted to pick up those items. I think Zara goes through VHO, and who else? There's some other smaller packages, not just like HelloFresh and the Gordy, what's his name? Like the Hell's Kitchen chef, whatever his name is. I think he has a meal kit plan too, and they get delivered. Oh, good. See you later, Highway Bus. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. And so, yeah, so that's what VHO is, and I'll be having a video coming out. I recorded, but I just haven't edited. Editing is like the thing that is the most tedious for me. So that's why I don't put out a whole lot of videos. I got a ton of footage, but just like the editing process, yeah, it's rough for me. Yeah, it is cool. The VHO is cool. Yeah, it's all right to have another option, and at least they show you where you're going and how many packages you're gonna have. So I like that about VHO. Let's see what else. Did I miss any questions? I hope that I didn't. Okay. All right. So I will go back to talking about, Gus. Hey, Gus. I am in Nashville, Tennessee, but I think it is it T? Yeah, TS is in North Carolina. So I was just saying, where is everybody from? It's good to see everybody. Yeah, and I'm talking about why I've stayed with gig apps. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments too. Let's see. And I will this is going to be a really short live. So I think I'll be on here for another, like maybe 7 minutes, like about 20 minutes for the first live. And then I'm going to get back to delivering. So I'm just sitting in the car. But let's see, what else? Oh yeah. So a friend told me about Instacart after I had resigned from teaching. And she's like, hey, there's this thing. This was back in 2019 when none of these gig apps, I mean, Uber was known, Lyft was known, but the rest of them were kind of like, probably DoorDash too. And she's like, why don't you work on this thing called Instacart? You can shop or deliver groceries. And so I started with Instacart, and it was completely different back in 2019. It was like the money was phenomenal. If anybody did Instacart back in that day, they did it completely different. They used to have where you could pick up from the store. I see some hearts, so maybe somebody out there knows about it. But you could pick up from the store, and you did not have to do any shopping. And I think some of my biggest payouts were like $50 for 3 stops where I didn't need to do any shopping. It was fantastic. And then as gig apps do, they slowly start to see what people are going to take and for how much, and they pull back the pay. And that's what Instacart started doing. I saw them lower the pay until it's now just abysmal. So that was what got me in. But after that, I was like, okay, I really like being able to set my own schedule. You know what everybody says, set your own schedule. You don't have to ask anybody to be off. And I needed to have a much slower pace, and this gave me the opportunity to do that. Okay, so Gus, you said you started Instacart around COVID. That's, yes, I have heard so many people say that they started around COVID as well. And of course, that was like the heyday of Instacart because people were so grateful that everybody was out there shopping when they were staying home and they were tipping huge. Feel free if you want to share what your biggest tip was during the COVID times, let us know. I think I don't even remember. I had to go back and look, but it was like 50, 60. I mean, people were so generous back then. Let's see. But then I saw, okay, there's some more gig apps to work back in 2019, and I signed up with Shipped next. And Shipped was a huge money maker back in 2019. Oh, okay. So T says, I'm interested in delivering catering orders. Yes. Yes, 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 I will, T. Yes, I will do a video on what is needed, bags, wagons, boxes. Absolutely. I will do that. Um, I have a catering order tomorrow, so maybe I will do some footage and talk about that as I do the catering order. It's the really, really big one. So it's, I think, $2,200 worth of food. And it's going in my RAV4 here. So I'm already thinking of like, okay, what do I need to be able to transport all of this food? That's a lot of food. I've done like $1,800 before worth of food, but I've never done 2,200. So we're gonna see, and I'll record that so that you can see, and then I'll make that into a bit of a tutorial and post that. Let's see. So I started Shipped. This is going back to 2019. I started Shipped and was making a lot of money doing it. If anybody has done Shipped, you know how Shipped does these, like, I forgot what they're called, but they're like open offers where um, you can pick them up close to time for them to be delivered. And I was just picking up all of these because they kept adding money onto them, and I just like, I'm gonna do all of them. And I think that's maybe what got me deactivated. They didn't tell me, but I think that's what happened. Like, I was late on one, and Ship does not let you be late. So that was hard because I was making probably about, at the peak, 1500 a week doing Instacart and Ship combined. So when Shipped went away, that was hard. And then I just started, oh, hi from Chicago, Don. Fire guy. It's so good to see you. I only have a few more minutes here on the live, but thank you for saying hello and thanks for stopping in. My first live ever. So it's a little bit interesting, but I'm glad to see you all here. So I was just saying I got deactivated from Shipped. And hello, Marquita Page. Where are you from? I'd love to hear where you all are from. And I'd also love to hear if you do gig apps full-time or part-time. Yeah, that was a lot of money in a week. It was amazing. And I wasn't even making that teaching. So when I resigned from teaching and then I started gig apps, and I was like, I'm making much more than I made in my professional job. I'm gonna stick with this. And yeah, and then once I got going with it, it's really hard to go back to, at least for me, it's hard for me to go back to somebody else's schedule. I love making my own schedule. So this is why I'm looking at, okay, what service can I offer based on my skills and expertise that can become a small business for myself so that I can still make my own schedule, but I can also dictate what pay I receive too. So, because the gig apps, you know, they can always change the pay. They can always change. There's not security in it. And I do like security. Thank you. Thanks, T. I will maybe do some more lives. It's a little nerve-wracking for me because I like to edit. I don't like editing, but I like that I get to create the picture I want to, put out there. So lives is a little bit different, but it's good to for you to say that. I appreciate it. I will come back and do another live. And speaking of that, we've got about a minute left. So I didn't get to finish my I think I kind of covered it, like why I got started. I needed to leave teaching. It was too intense for me. And why I'm still here is because I love being able to make my own schedule, and I love being able to decide today I'm not working, or I'm feeling tired, I'm going home. You just can't do that when you're working for someone else. So yeah, well, I think that's going to be the end for now. Thank you all for coming. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you're listening to the replay, let me know you're listening to the replay, or whatever it's called here on YouTube. And I will see you all on the next video. Bye.